Hello, my name is Patrick Claudius. In this video, I'll be discussing on the HR pitch deck, which is focused on the Lafarge Olsen PLC. Um, so I'll be looking at the history of the organization, the business culture. I'll also be looking at the organizational charts as well as the role of HR within the organization. So sit back, relax, and join me as I take you through this journey. 2015 gave birth to um, the the name that we now know today, the merger that has produced the name that is known as Lafarge and Olsen, which produced the name called Lafarge Olsen today. So ideally in Nigeria, we used to have Lafarge Cement. We used to have Elephant Cement, which was acquired in 2015 by Lafarge, and then Lafarge merged with Olsen to become Lafarge Olsen. Lafarge was actually established in the year 1833, and Holder Bank was established in 1912. And so both companies they came together to form what is known as Lafarge Olsen. So Holder Bank later became Olsen Group, while Lafarge remained Lafarge. So in 2015, both companies merged together to form Lafarge Olsen. However, Lafarge Olsen bought Elephant Cement in Nigeria. So that's why we have Lafarge Olsen in Nigeria. And so Lafarge has done notable contracts over the years, one of which include the contract of the year Suez Canal. Now this Suez Canal was actually in Egypt. So Lafarge supplied 200,000 tons of hydraulic line to ensure the completion of this Suez Canal. It's a notable one. Also, the expansion to other countries on the belt of England. So 2001 rather, Lafarge, in order to gain dominance and to increase its market coverage across the world, expanded its business operation to other countries such as Egypt, Algeria, United Arab Emirates, Iraq, Nigeria, and other European countries. All of these in a bid to increase its market share and to, of course, increase profits. My next slide focus on the vision and mission of the company. One of the core vision of Lafarge Olsen is sustainability. Now, this vision is to create a shared value in society through unique and justifiable solutions, as well as a top-notch sustainability footprint. So Lafarge Olsen is always very conscious of its business operation. Lafarge is the number one company that is always regarded as being safety compliant in Nigeria. Lafarge will not move a cement truck except it has certified that the truck is fit and that the driver is fit to drive. Also, looking at the mission statement, the mission statement of Lafarge Olsen is to design creative solutions that produce low CO2 emission, and also to make that same solution recyclable through its Geocycle branch. And so what Geocycle does is to recycle waste product into diesel, which then help Lafarge to power its factories across Nigeria. Another mission is to build product that improves energy consumption of building throughout their life cycle. One of the notable quality of the Lafarge cement in Nigeria is the fact that once it gets dried up, it becomes indestructible and it can last for a longer time when compared with other cement products in the Nigerian society. Objective and business strategy. The objective of Lafarge Holcim is to champion the transformation of the local building materials and construction sector in Nigeria and across the world. And so, how Lafarge does this is through its production of top quality cement product. It is worthy to know that most construction works, road construction work, bridges, um, top buildings such as skyscraper, banks in Nigeria uh, always patronize Lafarge um, Holcim. In fact, it is believed that 70% of the market share in cement sales in Nigeria is controlled by Lafarge Holcim. Another objective is to address environmental issue, of course, in line with the UN SDGs, through the production of product um, that is energy efficient. Another one is another business strategy is to have 40% less CO2 emission to build for growth, to convert waste to energy so as to replace fossil fuel consumption in the society. So these are the core business objective and strategy that Lafarge also has been known with over the years in the Nigerian society. The business culture in Lafarge is what is referred to as one team, one direction. And so it is believed in Lafarge as an organization that if every members of the workforce is made to understand how their work aligns with the overall business objective, then they will be able to know how their actions is helping the company to achieve its vision. So this is a belief with the one team, one vision, one direction culture. Also, Lafarge culture is deeply rooted in diversity. Diversity in terms of language, diversity in terms of culture, ethnic, color, race. Lafarge ensures that it creates a working environment that allows everybody to function and work together efficiently. So there's strong gender balance in the Lafarge company. So here we have the organizational chart. We have Khalid El Dokani sitting as the CEO. So ideally, the leadership position, the CEO position in Lafarge is replaceable every 4 years. The current CEO is Khalid El Dokani, and he has been holding this position since 2019. We also have key people holding key position within the organization. So we have the likes of Lulu Alade Akinyemi, who is the CFO of the company. We have Falashade Ambrose, who is also the Communication Public Affairs and Sustainable Development. We have the likes of Besto Akeze, which is the head of aggregate and concrete. We have Segun Soyoye, Benga Onimowo, Gbeminga Owolabi. All of these people host. Segun Soyoye is the industrial director. We have commercial director and the human resources director. In breaking down the structure so as to ensure free flow of communication, Lafarge has been able to divide all of the departments into the general management level. We also have those in charge of relationship building. We have those in charge of the finance, the department that ensures finance and strategies, the IT department, the trading, innovation and growth, and performance and cost. And so all of these departments, they have the portfolio that is attached to them. For instance, the management portfolio includes the group approval. They have they have oversight on the business code of conduct, legal compliance, and internal audit. While the relationship department supervises communication and ensures that there is free flow of communication, that there is, information is disseminated in an efficient manner across every department and to every individual within the organization, of course, to both internal and external stakeholders. So we also have the IT department that ensures that there's security for the company's data, and that permission is granted to people based on their level in the organization, and of course their information usage. We have the trading department that handles marketing of the company's product. And finally, we have the research and development department that continue to work to ensure that the business is able to provide innovative solutions at all times to its numerous customers across the market where the business serves. My next slide focuses on the role of HR in the organization. The role of HR in Lafarge PSC cannot be over emphasized. And so the role includes the commitment to workforce diversity. As I earlier stated in the previous two slides, the HR department is the one that carries the entire organizational vision by working closely with the management as a business partner to create strategic plan that will help the business to achieve its objective. And so diversity is encouraged in every department in the organization, so that the HR department ensures that there is gender balance and that no one is discriminated in the course of the delivery of their duty. Of course, they also ensure that the culture of respect is maintained, and that this culture does not infringe on the free flow of communication. For instance, Lafarge maintains the usage of the usage of calling people by their name rather than using Mr. or Mrs. or they just prefer to address people. Everybody call themselves by their name, regardless of age, position, or social standard. Everybody address each other by their first name, and this makes communication to flow easily. Nobody feels too high, especially in a society where there is so much power distance. This approach is a laudable one, and it's one of the major factors that has been helping Lafarge to grow tremendously in the Nigerian society. There's also that of the one team, one direction, which is specifically under the supervision of the HR department. This strategic approach is designed towards the attainment of the organizational goal by creating operational workflow in a way that emphasizes the importance of individuals work and how it connects to overall business bigger picture. So everybody knows their value, they know the importance of what they are doing, they know the importance of their contribution, and how their work helps the business to meet its objective. And there's also the process of transforming the business flow, which is also under the supervision of the HR department. So what the HR department does in this regard is to look at every existing processes from time to time and to see whether it can use technology to revamp it or to restructure it. Of course, the major objective in this perspective is to increase efficiency, to of course minimize cost and maximize profit, to help people carry their work, get their work done in a more easy way. Like for example, in 2019, Lafarge, before 2019, Lafarge uh, adopt the usage of SAP, and the, this the training process span across about 2 years. So the HR department ensure to have training for all of the staff so that they understand what the platform will be helping the organization to achieve, and that everybody is well prepared and equipped to work with the platform. So the platform was finally launched in the year 20 towards the end of 2019, and I can boldly say that it is this platform that actually prepared Lafarge ahead for the COVID-19 pandemic, as it was very easy for the company to switch to working from home when the COVID-19 pandemic struck every part of the world. They were able to retain their core staff, and they were able to increase to still make profits, uh, even though they were working from home. As a matter of fact, it was recorded that the company made a lot more profit than it would naturally make if you were to be operating in a full-time office. And this is probably due to the fact that people were not traveling. Those top management staff were not traveling. They were not receiving bonuses. They were not, using much of company's facility during this period. So one other notable process is that of recruitment and onboarding. It should be noted that the Lafarge HR department always ensures to recruit new staff in line with the organizational goals. So the HR department ensures to assess what the business intends to achieve during the period, and then they get the staff on board that can help them to achieve this objective. Um, and finally, the role of HR includes overhead cost management. HR department work with every other department in the company to determine their budgets. They also work with the account department, where budget is allocated to every department in terms of who they need to hire, what the company intend to pay the new person that will be hired, and how it is essential for each of these departments to align their goal with the overall company's goal. The HR department also ensure that the business stay focused on its core um, objective, on its core functionality, by outsourcing some of the roles that are not so crucial to other companies, um, in order to manage overhead costs. For example, it is said that about 60% of the entire Lafarge workforce are contract staff, and in this regard, it means that when they are going on retirement, the company will not need to pay huge amount of money. What has been witnessed over the year, the fact that when the full-time staff are leaving, the company had to cough out huge amount of money to settle them for leaving. And so the HR department helped the company in this regard by ensuring that the heavy workforce, most of the workforce are under contract staff, so which implies that they will not be getting any benefits should they choose to leave the company anytime, and they are relatively paid lower than the full-time staff. The HR department works strategically with the entire organization to deliver the business core objective. The HR department controls the link between the business and its workforce, and then aligns everyone together to work towards the same direction. So here are the references consulted to complete this assignment. I hope I've been able to provide clarity do justice to this amazing topic. Thank you.